Hey ho, it's Meredith again from the Potato Museum Show, and I'm sitting in the room in which we have gathered a lot of our favorite objects. Of course, the collection is enormous. It is, after all, a museum. And the word museum got me musing on the word itself, which, of course, I sort of knew, is based on the word muse, as in Zeus's 9 daughters. Not that Zeus existed, not that he ever, but anyway, you know what I mean. So I'm musing and musing, and then I'm thinking about what does a museum have? Stuff about history and the past and possibly the present, sometimes even the future. And I thought about the word museum and amused myself, got that, at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking muse and then see them. So when you go to a museum, you can see them and you can muse on them. Got that? Okay. Anyway, out of all that, I found this book. It's called Hot Potatoes, The Collected Recipes, Wit, and Wisdom of Well-Known Potato Lovers. This is the author, Enid Nemi. Enid is 100 years old. Now, this book, which looks brand spanking new, was published in 92, I believe, by Doubleday, and it includes all sorts of people who were then very well known. Now, many of these people are either deceased or ancient, but I was rifling through it, and I found, oh my God, Meredith and E. Thomas Hughes. That's us. Run what they call the world's only potato museum. Blah, blah, blah. Their collection includes hundreds of historical documents. Well, you know this by now. Anyway, we are part of a recipe for no-work, low-fat, unfried fries. I don't even want to go there. Okay, but I did find some fun going to Barbara Walters, who died fairly recently, who was a longtime journalist, very famous lady. Anyway, she loved microwaving baked potatoes. And hers is called No Recipe Microwave Baked Potato. To me, baked potatoes are the #1 comfort food, even more than chicken soup. Hey, and happy Passover, by the way. If I have a head cold, I'm happy just to have a baked potato and a cup of tea for dinner. Anywho,
So some of these people were very well known in their time.
right,
They're not so well known now.
right.
But their recipes and the variety of potato dishes that are in that book will live forever.
Now, one thing that kind of annoys me as a potato tuberosum person is yams/sweet potatoes in a recipe by Beverly Sills, the famous opera singer.
Can we see it?
Well, they're not much to see, but
So there's a little picture of each of these people, once famous people, and
Well,
then their recipe.
yeah. Because a yam, first of all, yams are not grown in North America. Second of all, a sweet potato is not a yam. Third of all, a sweet potato is not a potato. We eat them, they're great, they're healthy, they're wonderful. Anywho, there's not much discussion of that.
Okay, no. Is there anything, one other person you want to
One other person.
I mean, we know a lot of these people
Well, of
because we've been around a long time. But
the one person, the youngest person in the book. Where'd she go? Anna Quinlan, New York Times.
Let's see.
There
her
she is.
Page.
She did a recipe called couch potato, which we have discussed with you at length. Anyway, her recipe calls for 1 potato, squished to make an opening at the top, put olive oil, butter, blah, 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 blah. By the way, to my shock and horror, one of these recipes says, use margarine if you don't want fattening butter. People, margarine is evil, butter is not fattening. Thank you.